Yeah. Boy, you back. Niggas don't want it like this now. Yeah. Street fan, real life. New fan. Come on. Like real. Like real. No, for real life. Hood in the city of New York. For real life. I'm already rich from rap. Now I just deal for a hobby, just to see if I can make a meal in the lobby. These hoes know I'm a dog, still wanna slob me and give it up so quick you feel like a robbery. Or maybe it's their brain on drugs. Fuck that, it's the chain on studs and the range on dubs. If it's personal beef, I write their name on slugs. Box them up, put the David Blaine on thugs. In the hood, I got my fame on bud. And you can ask anybody around about the green crack. A couple pulls, I had you on the lean back like Remy Ma and Fat Joe. When the semi-automatic blow, stay low like Bin Laden. You just got your license, nigga, I been riding. The head's been nodding like when the beat's playing. The streets saying, go back on that shit. Killer mixtapes, go back on plat hits. Get the Bentley and go black on black hit. Low Mac on that bitch, and you won't find her. Even if you put a low jack on that bitch. You bum ass niggas, no jack on that shit. Go put a throwback on that fit. You a lame, and a groupie at his worst. Who gon' die broke and have to use a hoopty for his hurts, nigga? Right, nigga. Real talk in New York. Real talk, the album. Coming September, nigga.
I mean, getting about 30K views in 10 hours is a little more simple than you think. In fact, getting almost 100,000 views in 48 hours is much more simple than you think. If you want to learn how to maximize with your content on YouTube, hit me up, because these things are more simple than you can ever imagine. For example, these conversations with celebrities didn't happen with me for no reason. So DM me right now or message me and let's do this. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Yo, welcome. Welcome to Showface Snooze. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. We back again with another one. You already know it's the town versus everybody. It's the town versus everybody with the town favorite Showface Snooze. And check it, man. All the way from Flushing, Queens. We got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing, you heard? Stop playing, man. Push the goddamn button, you heard? Smash the like button, share the video. Listen, man. No jumper, bro. They in trouble, man. I speak to a lot of people on the lowest of keys, man. No jumper is in big trouble, man. Now, look, I understand, some people, or maybe a lot of people think that there's some, currently some real gangsters on No Jumper, like people who are legitimate, gang members and etc. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all gotta understand something, man. What y'all need to understand is this. Y'all have to understand that the people that are currently on No Jumper aren't as official as you think, champ. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people on No Jumper is not as official as you think. Why do you think that recently there's been an interview with a quote-unquote alphabet crip? Why do you think there's been a current interview with an alphabet crip? Obviously, those are the doings of Adam 22, right? Adam 22 claims to be this person that literally loves gang culture, likes gang culture, so much so that he went to the mean streets of where PNB Rock died, at that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, knowing that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, is where a lot of business gets done in the street. At that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, he went there to interview one of the security guards. Like, he claims to love gang culture. Acts like he has a lot of real legitimate gangsters that protect him, but to be honest with you, that's about to change in a second, man. A lot of that is about to change. Yes, there were some people on No Jumper before who was legit people, but right now it's not looking so legit. I mean, I'll let y'all take a look at a part of this interview that's been going around, and probably the biggest interview on that platform for a minute. Take a look, gang. I'll let y'all have a look. See, I'll tell you more.
To me being gang.
Yeah.
And when did you get put on too? Like put it all like give us
Oh, early. Around. I don't got a really just remembering, but I know I was like
I remember
around
when
the
I
time.
got put on. I got beat half to death.
Oh, they kicked man.
Everybody come at me.
Them motherfuckers beat me so motherfucking bad. Kicked me.
He's lying. He's lying. He's not Crip. There's no such thing as alphabet Crips. They don't exist. Not to say that there's nobody that's in gangs that's not that way. I can promise you they're not openly that way. And if they are, they're not a part of the set no more, champ. And that's not to say that there's not people that are in gangs that roll that way. They probably do. And there's definitely niggas in gangs that are going that way. Trust me. They exist. You just don't know that they're doing it. It's the difference between, okay, you openly being that way on a set versus you openly being that way. That's not, because you openly being that way is going to be a put off right there. Secondly, this guy's not Crip, man. He's not Crip. If you watch any of this, and I don't even like to watch this stuff, but if you watch any of it, he said he don't even know what set he's on. He don't know when he got put on. How you don't know when you got put on? It's crazy. Anyway, the guy's a clout chaser. He's clout chasing off of Crip culture. Crazy, right? So when I say anybody who would interview this person that is a Crip would pretty much be kind of asking for a DP to a degree, because why are you even entertaining or talking to someone who's not even Crip? I mean, the man is clearly false claiming. Shout out to my nigga, I Smoke Hip Hop, by the way. Plus one, that's the homie. He did a video that I was watching, and he was also saying how how you gonna let this guy make a mockery of Crip culture like that? And y'all know how serious it is for somebody to be false claiming a set. It's a serious thing. People die, put blood, sweat, and tears behind them colors, behind that rag, and you got somebody who didn't do anything, lying, saying that he's a part of that, also going against the code of that gang because he is the way he is. And no offense to him. I mean, if he is the way he is, that's cool. However, understand that in that culture, in gang culture, especially black gang culture, that just isn't allowed at all. It's just not. You dig? And guess what? I can guarantee you there's some gangsters out there, or so-called gangsters, that are definitely going that way. Trust me, they are. We be foolish to not admit that. But the fact of the matter is, nobody knows that they are, though. You understand what I'm saying? So for them to do it would be humiliation towards the set. And this guy don't even know what set he's not that. You understand? This is a clout move again for Adam 22, because this is the workings of Adam 22. Now, as for No Jumper being in trouble, this is just a tiny factor in the reason why No Jumper is in trouble, man. No Jumper is in trouble for a lot of reasons. This is just a small portion. It's not even a big reason as to why No Jumper is in trouble. I promise you that. But let's continue so you see how crazy this looks. My fault.
All in my dick and everything. Kick me all in my. They put so much foot up my. I was pulling so many Crip rags out my ass. They made no goddamn sense.
Respectfully, there's no girls at the table.
I pulled so many Crip rags out my ass and them foot still in my.
And Brick Baby, you need to be the utmost shame of yourself, bro. Brick Baby. Now, Brick Baby, I don't know. You do know that they're going to be looking at you when they see this. For all the Crips nationwide, your set and everybody else's set, they're going to see you was up here giving this man airtime, champ. You did? They're going to be up looking at you. You and Crip Mac. By the way, Crip Mac ain't that respected as you can see. Once you get that DP because you was set hopping, and all that, the respect is gone, champ. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you get DP for a certain reason, the hood is not gonna respect you. Whatever hood you on, don't respect you after that. Like, yeah, it might look okay, but nah, everybody's not jacking it, bro. And Crip Mac is literally like a crash dummy that doesn't know any better. Not to say he doesn't know any better, but he clearly has an illness it's clear that Crip Mac has an illness. You know what I'm saying? He's not all the way there. He shouldn't even be gangbanging to begin with. Anybody that was in Crip Mac corner would have been told him to drop his flag because, bro, he's not the brightest in the room, dog. He needs more help than he needs to be banging. He don't need to be banging because the Crip Mac issue is, man, Crip Mac is a crash dummy who really don't know no better. And based upon his tattoo on his forehead, he won't be around long because of the tattoo that's on his forehead. Knowing how reckless the Hoovers is out there in LA. You dig it? Everybody in LA know the Hoovers is probably the most reckless gang out there. So for everybody that personally know, and I'm sure most people know, Crip Mac ain't all the way there. And you got this man out here looking like this, man. It's nasty work, man. I think it's wrong almost to get that man a DP to begin with because, bro, he's not like he doesn't know what's going on, man. He doesn't know what's going on. Brick Baby should be ashamed of himself. You think Brick Baby was on my channel before. So was Crip Mac. Crip Mac was also on my channel before. Brick Baby need to be ashamed of himself, though. Brick Baby, you know exactly why you wrong, gang. And remember, they're going to have, bro, you know, everybody that you know is going to see you up here. So, I don't know how much money y'all got paid to do this, but understand, this is gonna fall on you in a bad way, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. This will fall on you in a very bad way. I'm just saying.
Oh, you got a boy.
Shit.
You said.
I swear to God.
You said. Help me up, listen. I weigh a lot, so I gotta get my ass.
Man, I remember getting my ass whooped. Oh, help him,
That's
Jesus.
a lot of weight getting up, cuz. The bigger you are, the harder you fall.
Oh, God bless
Oh,
him, Crip Mac.
my God. I heard enough, Dad. That was real.
I got kicked all in my ass.
Man, was pulling so many blue flags with that hair blood all over, getting out my ass. Man, I went through some shit.
Wait, how your ass get blood?
Cause I was bleeding. I had blood on me.
My
So,
God.
so did
This
because
is
you
5
know
months, dude.
we
This is
had
what-
To take, isn't it?
we had
This too much for you, Crip
lot
Mac.
to take.
Y'all
Listen.
record his ass.
we had
Oh,
a
man.
motherfucking, we was gonna ask because you know girls get the option to
Yeah, they get
get put on
or
fucked on back in the day.
Oh, I have
Oh,
not.
you would have loved that, wouldn't you? He said there was an option.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Mike
Okay.
living in the water, bro.
Now, we
Appreciate
left
you,
that
brother.
out. We left that part out about the getting in part.
Got you a fresh water? You want fresh
So-
water?
You got one coming. I got
Got
it.
a fresh
Yeah.
water there?
If you go on,
I appreciate you, too.
who posted me? I believe that it was.
Whack 100?
No, Crip.
No, he's interested in you.
Who?
Whack 100.
Who
You
is
like Whack 100?
100? Who is
Oh,
that?
so he's a light-skinned bald guy, kind of an OG Damu. He will like you.
Is he a Crip?
Oh, he's a Damu. You know what Damu is?
Explain.
Don't know what a Damu is and you Crip is nasty. Ain't no openly alphabet nobodies in black gang culture. Ain't no open alphabets, champ. I'm gonna keep it a G with you. And there might be some that came out that way because it definitely exists. Unfortunately, those instances have happened where somebody in their set who was probably putting in a lot of work turned out to be mook. And that's just the reality of how life is, man. Turns out things, but this guy, no, he ain't one of them people, champ. Let's be real. He's not one of them people. He's literally clout chasing, saying that he's Crip and he's the first openly mook Crip. First and foremost, you're not the first person in any Crip set to be mook. That's first and foremost, because that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody was again, they more than likely would be put off right away. You dig? I'm just saying. But come on, man. He don't got no knowledge or nothing. He doesn't know anything. This is a clout move, and your clout move is off the backs of gangs, man. Knowing majority of what the No Jumper platform consisted of was a lot of gang stuff, mostly LA gang stuff. Now it jumps over from like New York drill stuff and Chicago, of course. You got the BDs and the GDs and everything else that happens in Chicago, Four Corner Hustlers. You know all the sets out there in Chicago. Like, it's crazy, man. He says it's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful to anybody that's crip. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty. Let's keep it going, though. It's wild, bro.
Blood. That's how you say blood. It's a respect term.
Is it bad that I messed with a blood before? Is that bad?
A blood gangbanger, man.
Absolutely.
I don't know. That's not my area of life.
Right.
I have to ask because nobody's asked it. I'm curious to know why you lack a lot of knowledge of the gang.
But you're a gang banger.
Because I'm so much in the Tony Weirich Crip bubble that, I'm just worried about
So you just grew up over there in the Overs and you just claim over. You got put on and all that. But it's like, because you don't know.
But now you out here, you got to go over on Hoover Street.
But I'm here in LA to work, though. We're working. Now this is, I got my notepad in the car.
I need you to contact Milk. Contact Milk.
Okay.
And you and him could go over there on Hoover Street. He has problems over there, so they're going to beat his ass. But guess what?
Milk is out here.
He's out here. But look, you from Hoover, you how you are, 5 inches on. But guess what you do? You really know that. But look, you do this.
What now?
You actually do we call it play ball. You do the drive-bys. You do your shit, right?
I do the game.
More elevated and
what
light.
You see?
Have more reputation than Milk on that balcony up
what
there.
I'm giving y'all right now.
Milk. We got somebody coming fire you.
You allegedly do drive-bys. We don't know what you do.
With your leg
We don't know
out.
what you do.
With your leg out.
Now, look, let me just.
Hey, man, look, according to what I heard, Brick Baby and Crip Mac former manager supposedly was getting DP'd or got DP'd. I don't know, man. But yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it, man. This is nasty. You entertaining it, man. And again, all of your homies is gonna see this. They're gonna see you was here entertaining and giving this man an interview. You shouldn't even be sitting down with somebody who's false claiming. False claiming is an automatic result violation. The automatic result of you false claiming is violation. Something crazy gotta happen. If somebody is out here false claiming on the set, on a gang, then it's your duty to make sure they get violated because they didn't put no pain in. They lying, bro. They simply lying. Like, that's just what happens in gang culture, bro. If you was false claiming, you're gonna get violated. I've seen it happen. You're gonna get violated because you ain't that. Stop fronting. You know what I'm saying? So it looks very disgusting that they entertain this, that they even are doing an interview for this. I don't know how much they got paid, man. I have zero idea how much they got paid. I don't even really care how much they got paid. It don't matter. Fact of the matter is, your homies got to see this. They're all gonna see that you did this shit. Now back to No Jumper. Now, Adam 22 security for a long time used to be like ex-police and things like that, bro. Adam 22 had protection on No Jumper for a long time. According to what I understand, is that protection is gone, allegedly, and that there's some people out there in LA that really want to violate the No Jumper platform, bro. And that's what I'm being told, gang. Maybe this will happen. Maybe this won't happen at all. But all I can tell you is I talk to a lot of people talk to me. I have a lot of connections. If something wild happens on this platform, remember Showface told you first. You did? Remember Showface that day? I remember Showface said this. And it's actually happened. Yeah, champ. You'd be very surprised who I'll be talking to, man. Behind the scenes. I know a lot of people. You know, even some big name YouTubers you don't even realize I have connections with. You dig? But again, you'd be very shocked if something does happen. Remember who told you, champ. You dig? But again, this is a result of wild things happening. Now, I want y'all to also understand something too. Y'all do know Jason Love, the guy who actually did the video with Lana the Plug, Adam 22's current wife, is a gang member. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Jason Love, the dude who did the video with Adam 22's wife, is an LA gang member? Y'all know? Did y'all know that? I already knew that. Did y'all know that? That's why I was like, how is he talking this reckless when Jason Love got more pull with the Goonies in LA than he do? Like, it's kind of wild if he talking crazy about Jason Love. Like, Jason Love don't come from a crazy hood out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all facts. You just gotta know when you know. If you know, you know. You feel what I'm saying? South Jersey said, "Holy suicide." Even mentioned that about people wanting to mess up everybody in the shop. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, ain't nothing I tell you is a lie. You dig? I got too many connections. Except Max says, that really opened the door to a new situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because the nigga was talking reckless about Jason Love too. Like, Jason Love got way more pull than him in LA. He from there. He's also a gang member. You think Jason Love not a gang? You gotta peep everything. I already knew son was definitely, a gangbanger or former gangbanger based upon his tattoos, bro, and his accent. I heard he had a West Coast accent. I see the tattoos on his face. I already know this dude is definitely down. You dig? It definitely don't take rocket science to know that. You know what I'm saying? In fact, a lot of those male stars in that industry are former gangbangers that come from a hood that's banging. You feel what I'm saying? So it only makes sense. But at the end of the day, Adam 22 has burnt a lot of bridges and has been challenging a lot of people who got pulled. You think AD and them is soft? Don't say that, man. Listen, he been going back and forth with AD for a couple weeks now, right? Or months. Listen, man. Eventually, things got to come to a head. You dig? I'm just saying. But yeah, man, it's getting nasty out there. And it's going to get nasty for No Jumper soon. Allegedly. We don't know when. I'm just telling you facts, gang. I am not here to tell a lie. You dig? Stop playing. Smash the like button, share the video. My fault.
Just make sure y'all understand.
Some gangbangers don't do that shit at all.
But look,
no, seriously. Some don't do it at all.
What, the gangster part of it?
No, the gang banging, the play ball. Some
exactly. That's why I don't understand
from the
why
set,
some people is
their
mad.
whole fucking life, and they ain't never get shit.
And that's why I don't understand why so many people is mad at me, because I actually did
got
shit.
Different motherfuckers that you have
Y'all
respect.
just mad 'cause I'm gay.
Look, if you born and raised in the gang, your reputation is high.
You can't be gay and be a Crip in California.
No.
What?
I'm saying openly gay.
No.
Like, like
that make me more gangster.
So
because I'm openly gay, I'm not scared.
So look, let me tell you something. Hey, let me tell you something.
And yes, now I see what Brick Baby trying to do too. Like, I see what you trying to do, bro. You trying to low key call him out on his BS. But even then, it don't matter because you still did the interview. Bro, look, they gonna see that he tried to call him out on his BS, but you still did the interview, bro. You still entertained it. You still did the interview. They don't care if you trying to call him out. Nah, bro. In order for you to earn respect, you would have had to violate, bro, because he's lying. He's not only is he lying, but he's claiming something he knows absolutely nothing about. You dig? It's nasty work.
Go ahead, Crip.
All right, let me say this like this, Cal. Me, Crick KC, on Huster, Sharp, and China Mac, and all the guys here, we care about you. Don't go over there on Hoover Street.
Yeah, nah.
So you don't want me to go over there?
No.
They gonna kill you.
No, they ain't.
Whoa.
No, because you bring in what they really is out worldwide.
So you said
They gonna
that
accept
you
they
left-
baby mamas.
Wait, hold on.
Damn.
He said that he left the part about
Can I
getting
just keep it
fucked on
55th
out.
Street?
So you
Don't go
you
over there
got-
unless you know some people
also
over
got
there.
gang raped on.
You said what now?
Whoa.
So you said
No,
Time out. Anyway, the homie B Gully said this is comedy. And mocking the same game culture he exploits on his platform. I feel like he did this on purpose to get back at AD and all that. To be honest with you, like I feel like Adam is low key doing this because he trying to get back at people like AD. You know what I'm saying? He trying to low key disrespect niggas on the lowest of lows. You know what I'm saying? He trying to disrespect niggas. But like I said, they entertaining this though. Like your homies is gonna see this. They gonna see that you was up here entertaining this nonsense, bro. Facts are facts. Like this is nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Very nasty work. And you gotta deal with whatever consequences actually comes with that, you know. You gotta deal with those consequences. And that's just what it is, man. I don't know what type of time niggas is on. This clout chasing has been very disgusting as of late. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, man, that no jumper platform allegedly in huge trouble. Not gonna lie.
that
you got
squabble
fucked up.
and
No, he
beat.
said that he left that part out. So did they also put you on?
So it was,
Sexually. Did they put you on sexually?
Okay, so let me just be honest. So it was really not even more of a you do this and you get put on. It was more of a okay, we just finna do this regardless. We still finna do this. We got jumped in the other day, you know. So it was.
It was like immediately.
It was yeah. It was like okay, we did the jump. You know, we did the jump. Then the next day, then the other part.
Baby Snaps is gonna have a field day watching this shit.
Who is Baby Snap? Oh, I thought I was Baby Snap.
No, hell no, you never Baby Snap. That's my big homie. That's a general.
Oh, that's your friend.
That's my homeboy. That's
Yo,
my big homie. It's
it's
my OG
not-
homeboy.
Okay.
Yes, Chan. Yes. They was supposed to violate Sweet Cuz if they really stood on principle. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all entertaining this like this is real. Y'all know this is a lie, bro. Y'all know this is a lie. Y'all not even acting. Y'all know this is a lie. Y'all had this guy pay y'all bread to make a mockery of the sets that y'all supposed to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking all that, but y'all not even really, are y'all really about that for real? Because y'all letting this rock out like this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I also heard that OG Percy co-signed this dude for whatever reason. I don't even know nothing about OG Percy, but this is clown behavior, man. I don't know about none of these niggas, man. OG Percy, I don't know nothing about. But nigga, you co-signing this? This is weird, man. This person is not Crip at all. It just looks suspect, bro. You know what I'm saying? It looks weird. It's crazy. But this is, again, part of the reason why no jumper's in trouble, champ. It's a small portion, too. Like, it's a very small portion, but this is just a disrespect factor. Like, we know why he did it. We know why Adam 22 had set this up in the first place. Because Adam 22 is low-key trying to get at niggas. You dig? You gotta peep everything, man. Stop playing.
Crazy part is, it's just you, the way you talking about it.
It just
sounds bad the way other
That's
them
why I'm
sounded.
laughing because it's not funny because it's an older
No, Baby
man
Snaps is a
that-
reputable
It's a
big homeboy and OG general from 55th Street Crip.
Oh my God.
Pretty much, if something has to happen, when he make that call, you gonna get your ass beat. You gonna get put off. Whatever happens.
That might be you, Crip Mac. Crip Mac is funny. Because it might be you that they do it to. For doing this interview, champ. I ain't gonna hold you. You're mentioning that man's name to this guy like this guy's Crip. Nasty work, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It's nasty work, man.
So you were involved.
He's the shot caller.
I see that they say you was involved in the shootout. What happened in that situation?
Okay, so really what happened was my homegirl, I don't know, she was getting into her baby daddy, and her baby daddy is I guess he a Crip member or some shit like
From
that.
Hoover or somewhere else?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, does he wear your color?
You said, does he wear my color?
That color. Yeah, that color. Garfield.
I really don't pay too much attention to him. But
Garfield, he's but you have to think. I squabbled Dillinger from 7-4 Hoover. Mm-hmm. He knocked my fucking tooth out, bust my face. The last time I was in the county, can I keep it real? Dillinger went through that shit with with leaf, whatever. Yeah. And it cuffed and cut all the way up. I met him at Wayside. Yeah. He remembered me. Everything was cool, but then all the other Hoovers was like, hey, you gotta get out with him. Like, that Jap, he was letting them know, like, hey, you got to. So me and Dillinger, he let me know. He like, hey, I got that call. I'm like, let's get out the way. Yeah. So we was on the stairs. Your homeboy Hood Rich was there on Hustlers. He washing his hands. I'm squatting. I'm going back and forth with him. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. My whole shit just leaked, right? I stopped. We go another round, right? He stumbled, but he like a monster. He keep coming like that, coming. Then they shine the light. He shaking my hand. You hear me? Yeah. Everybody else in there like goddamn. Now Dillinger's he's a big black motherfucker.
Yeah, big
with dreads. Kind of stocky now. He's a little bigger than me, stocky, dark skin. He's from Hoover, but look, from Hoover. He really do his gang banging. And another thing, we was locked up with him in 2019 when Dillinger was ill.
When we was in jail, bro. We didn't talk about that.
240 pounds on swole.
Oh, y'all was in jail together.
Yes, I squabbled all the brims. These right here.
Yeah, man. Clown stuff. This ain't even, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a G with y'all, man. This is gonna end nasty. You hear me? This is gonna end nasty. It's gonna end bad, bro. If we're gonna be honest, there's too much clown stuff going on, man. But like I said, you gonna see. Time will tell. If time will tell. You gonna see what's gonna happen, man. But time will tell, man. Time will tell. That's all I could say. Time will tell. Keith Young says 2019 was a golden year. Well, it was till Kobe passed. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, it's a nasty world we live in, man. It's nasty. But I just want y'all to know that. Look, man, eventually, something gonna happen, champ. And you can say that Showface told you first if something do go down. Just be prepared. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's supposed to happen. You dig? But hey, look, man, the show's never over. The show is never done. I don't want y'all thinking that the show's over, because it's not, man. One thing you should always do is stop playing, you heard? That's why you need to stop playing. You dig? Button.